even, somewhat even.
You got more on this side. You can't see.
Kind of. Which side? Oh, I'm wiping the wrong side. This is the side with more?
Yeah.
I keep wiping this side because I'm looking at a reflection. No wonder. I'm like, well, how come I can't? Am I okay? Is this okay? Hey, it's November the 10th. We're in Missouri, and we just got here this morning. We drove part of the way last night and finished our drive early this morning. And it's not really good weather today. It's overcast, and there's supposed to be some rain pushed through this afternoon. But we have an area we're gonna hunt for the couple days that we're here, and we were gonna come in here today and go ahead and hang our set because there's an old stand here, and we didn't want to hunt it. We wanted to move about 10 yards, just based off what we've seen out of this place in the past. So we came in. It's midday. It's noon, little afternoon, and I got my lock on up. And Colin was coming up the ladder to get in his saddle for filming. And we had a buck come up behind us. Really beautiful buck. Really, really pretty buck. A lot of cool character. And then two more came out of the CRP that's above us. That's kind of where we're expecting the deer to come from. One of them was a really big shooter. Really nice deer. Exactly what we're here for. So I'm going to make this short because those bucks were posturing with each other. So they're in here and they're doing their thing, so we're gonna rattle and grunt a little bit and see if we can't get one of them to come back. I just had no way to. I tried to get my bow. He was trying to film with his cell phone. I mean, just awesome action, but we were 15 minutes too late. But we got 2 awesome days the rest of this afternoon. Hopefully the rain will hold off and we can make a full hunt and we don't get rained out later this afternoon. But we're off to a good start, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. From Missouri, it is our first full day in the Midwest, and we were here yesterday. We got here midday, and we came in and hung our set. And as we were hanging the set, I was in the stand. Colin was he was coming up the ladder, and we had 3 bucks come through here at the same time. They were all good-looking bucks. One of them was, without a doubt, the caliber deer we're looking for, but there's just nothing we could do. I had just pulled my bow up. We weren't ready. And they were on the move, but then it came an absolute just storm, bad hailstorm, hard rain ran us out of here. So we only hunted for about an hour yesterday, and it rained most of the night, and it cleared off. And this morning it's beautiful, high pressure bluebird skies, 10-12 mile-an-hour wind out of the north, and we're expecting to have a fantastic day. We've already had a small buck cruise through here while we were getting set up right at daylight, so we're excited about what could happen today. So, cannot wait. Ready for the sun to come up and see what happens. About 4 o'clock. We got about an hour and a half left. We've been here since daylight, and it's windy. Other than that, it's nice. It's good weather, good temperature, high pressure. Everything's right, but we're just not seeing the deer that we really expected to. I did rattle up a deer about an hour ago out in the CRP, but he circled around and got our wind left. It wasn't real big, but I think he was a shooter. Possibly, but we got an hour and a half left, and stick it out and see what happens.
shot?
Yeah.
I got him on camera. I just didn't see the shot.
I just shot the deer that we saw yesterday. I'm almost positive. The deer that we saw while we were setting up. I had to shoot him right there because he was fixing to go down in that ditch and cross. He went down that way. I'm gonna go straight there. Look back this way because he went down that way. Okay. I don't see anything.
Yeah, it might be up already.
He was laying or not, but you see that kind of stumpy looking thing at the end of that ridge?
Yeah.
I saw him. I think he was laying, or maybe, I don't know. But he kind of walked. He didn't run, he just kind of walked over the crest of that knoll.
So he was up on top of that other ridge?
Yeah, on that ridge.
Okay.
Then he went up on that knoll. Over that knoll. He looked hurt.
Yeah. I think we gotta just get out of here. Don't you?
Yeah. So he went down in the ditch. I slipped up to the edge and I saw him. He was down towards the creek, but up on the next ridge, and he got up and walked about 15 yards and he was struggling, and he got out to get over the crest, and I just backed out. I'm sure he's laying on that ridge. Hey guys, it's Friday morning, and we decided to back out last night. I know I said on video right after the shot that I thought it was a really good shot, and I still think it was a lethal shot, but after looking at the footage, I thought the deer was more quartering away, and so I really thought, even with the shot being back, I was going to be angling into that front side shoulder. And it looks like, so basically what happened is, where we're hunting, there's a washout that runs along parallel with the ridge we're on up to that CRP field. Well, he cut the corner of that CRP field, and there's a trail where they go down through that washout and come out on the next ridge and make their way across. And as he's coming down, I drew, and I had to wait on him to clear, and instead of coming down the ridge with us, he turned and he was going down in that washout. I had to shoot right then. I mean, 2 more steps and he was dropping straight off down in that washout and that trail. And when I realized that, I didn't have time to do much of anything. And at the angle at first, he was going to be quartering away, but when he stepped to go down in the washout, he kind of turned and he was more broadside. So I didn't have the angle that I thought I was going to have, so it was really a more straight through shot, but it was still a really hard hit, buried up to the fletchings. We got down and we could see him over on the other ridge. He looked hurt. We didn't push him, we just backed out. And it's just getting daylight. We're hunting up here with our friend Tyson Harris, and he's gone out putting some of his, he's a waterfowl, does a lot of waterfowl outfitting up here in northwest Missouri. He's out putting waterfowlers out in their duck blinds for the morning, and when he comes back, we're going to go in there and look. So we're really confident. We think the deer's hurt really bad. I hate to have to leave him overnight, but it's just, I felt like it was the best thing to do. The fact that after we got down, we knew he still hadn't expired. It wasn't the right thing to do to try to push him. The worst thing we could have done. I think he's hurt bad enough to just go right over that ridge and lay down, and that's what we're hoping for. So right there. We're about to go in there and find out. See his belly? See, this is
big old deer.
I'd love to pick him up, show him to you, but he's been dead since he left. All right, here he is. He didn't go 100 yards. He's laying within 15 or 20 yards of where I last saw him last night, but it worked out really well because he didn't get eaten by coyotes, he didn't get pushed, he laid right there. I still think we did the right thing, backing out, making sure shot was a little bit back, and you just don't ever know, and the last thing you want to do is push him, and especially we have a big CRP field up on top of this ridge that's actually he cut that corner and came through there, and if he would have went back and got in that CRP, it just gets really hard to find him. So it all worked out perfect. Beautiful Missouri 10 point at Harris Outfitters. I've been hunting back here on this ridge for what, 3 or 4 years now, and I've had a bunch of close calls, and I've been fortunate to kill a lot of good deer, but I haven't killed one here until now. So not a big one anyway, and this is one of my best ones yet with a bow. So excited. Now we just got to find a way to get him out. We got a huge ditch to cross, but off to Kansas tomorrow. We'll try to do it again.